Could everyone please remain seated for a moment?
Oh, thinking, it's worse than drinking curdled milk, owing cold coffee, come to Jesus, and He'll save you, and turn your stinking thinking bobita into something better. Oh, Bobita, look at the church. It's so quiet. There's nobody here. We can only worship in 30-minute increments, and then the cleaning crew will come in and kick you out. Let's sit down. Oh, that was a catchy tune, a oldie but a goodie. Oh, why are you barking at me? Oh, let me take it off. Do I look like a criminal? Okay. All these viruses, oh my goodness. You look back and you say, I can remember the Ebola virus. Then we had the Triple E virus. Then we had the Zika virus. Yes, we did. Then we had the Zika coronavirus. That was the one that got us all. Then after that, there was the Tzatziki virus. That came from Greece. Then the guacamole virus. That came from Mexico. Then the salsa virus. Not so bad. You and I, we danced around the house all the time. Got a little dizzy, but it was okay. Only lasted a little while. Then there was the Stitches virus. I had that a couple of weeks ago. Remember? Yeah, you remember. Yes, you do, you chubby little puppy. They changed all the rules. We had to social distance 24 feet, wear 3 masks. I fell on the ground laughing so hard. I had stitches in my side. I laughed, and then I could not get up. You know, you were there. Yes, I called the ambulance and the EMT. He can pick me up through the video conference thing through the computer. They don't come to your house anymore because of all these viruses. So I had to call, Papa Jimmy J. These days, he's got bionic knees now. Yes, he can run like Superman. Yeah, he came and picked us up. He was not happy with me, but he did not get it. Then I have the FA virus. I do. This is not how I talk. I have the foreign accent virus. They say I only have 1 more week. It's not so bad because when the children call, they say, Mom, you got $20? I say, Hola, who is this? They say, they hang up the phone and it saves me some money. This world is crazy. It's just crazy out there. Just sit with me, Papa, before we get kicked out of here. Just do a chubby puppy. Do you remember the story of how I met you? Yes, you do. You want to hear it again, don't you? Don't you say no? No. You say yes. Yes. Your story actually started right here in Georgia. Look around. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes. It started with our Pastor Monty and the beautiful Pia. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, yes, it did. You did a cherry puppy. Oh, yes. And so, they're such a wonderful man of God and woman of God, and they lead us here. He is not pugnacious, so I hear. So, the Bible, let me look at my Bible. It says, that remind me of this verse from 1 Corinthians. This is 15:58. It says, therefore, brother, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your toil is not in vain in the Lord. Oh, they are immovable. That faith is so strong. Satan, he throws darts at them, and they have a faith shield, and nothing can touch their faith. Amazing. They also remind me of Hebrews 13:7. It says, Remember, those who led you, who spoke the word of God to you, and consider the result of their conduct and imitate their faith. Oh, such faith, so strong. They work together. They dedicate their lives to the Lord. They are just inseparable, and they are for the Lord. It is just wonderful. But do you know what? They have a passion for the Ukraine. Oh, yes. And in 2019, there were 8 of us. We were called the Great 8. We were called the Magnificent 8. We were called the team that set all the other ones bye-bye. So, we were so great. Look, I'm telling you the story. Quiet. You know, if you keep barking, I might squeeze you tight, and then I'll have an Alzheimer's moment, and I'll squeeze you again, and you might not live. Just saying. So, stop interrupting me. I'm telling you the story of the Great 8. So we went over to the Ukraine, we went to Kazakhstan, we went to this seaside, it was beautiful. We went to the college, the Christian college, and do you know what the Lord did for us? He gave us supernatural powers. He gave us the might of 20 men. Yes, we did all kinds of things. 6 women, we moved a tree. Don't bark, I have witnesses. Stop. So, we also made like hundreds of seats out of pallets. I know, it seems amazing, doesn't it? But yeah, that's what we did. So, and we went by the seaside and we had a conference and we did like crafts and we did all kinds of things. We taught the children. Pastor Monty did his most powerful sermon over there. And it only lasted a few minutes, but it was so powerful and great. And then, you little Ukrainian pup, do you know what? We went to Novatroyes. You know Novatroyes, because you are my Novatroyes Chubby puppy. Yes, you are. And so we went to see Pastor Zhenya, and we went to the town, and we stayed in a house. And we would walk 40 miles every day into town. No, I'm not lying. It was 40 miles. Fine. It seemed like 40 miles, but it was just 1 mile. Okay. So we walked into town, and the men would go to the left to the church, and they would take buckets of rocks out of the church. I don't know why. So the women, we went to the other church, and we played with the children, we did BTS, we did purity classes, we did all kinds of things, and then we got dressed up, and we had the ladies' tea. Oh, yes, we did, little Chubby. And it was lovely. So then, we had our tea, and then we had 1 day off, and we got to go shopping. Oh, you know how I love the shopping. Yes, I do. And so we went shopping, and it was Kara, and Brenda, and Karen, and Thea, and April, and we're walking around, and we're shopping, and do you know what happened? I turned around, and I looked, and there you were, you little chubby puppy. I said, oh, girls, I love that pup. I said, "Beep, boop, 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 boop," and you just looked at me. You would not come. I was like, what? Okay. I said, girls, how do I get the puppy to come? And they said, let us think on that. And then they came to me and said, Randy, why don't you take a stick and take it into town, and maybe the puppy will jump into your arms? And I said, great idea. I grabbed the stick, I ran the 40 miles. Okay, maybe it was just 1 mile. And I ran to you, and you ate the stick, and then you bit my hand off. I'm just kidding. I'm lying. I like to do that sometimes. So, I'm not lying now. But, so, really, I got a treat. I walked into town the mile, and I saw you, and you came to me, and you ate the treat, and you jumped into my arms. And I said, oh, I love this puppy. I said, girls, I must take this puppy home. I said, no, you cannot. I said, girls, I'm taking this puppy home. They said, no, you're not. And I said, girls, I'm taking the puppy home with me. And they said, Randy, you're going to jail. I said, let me think on this. So I brought you back to the house, and we gave you lots of sleepy tea. Oh, yes, we did. I put you in our suitcase, and then we were off to the airport. And then you know what happened? Oh, yeah. The tall Ukrainian woman with red hair, she said, yo, come with me. I said, me? She says, yeah, you come with me. I said, okay. I was shaking, little pup. Oh, how I was shaking. I went in the back by myself. Monty and Pia, they go, bye-bye. We're going to jail. And I said, oh, no. And at your body, I looked at her. I looked at your body, I looked at her, and I said, it's batteries? She said, batteries? What do you need batteries for? I said, we were hot in the Ukraine and we brought fans. She says, oh, okay. I threw for $20 on the table and I ran onto the drain. And guess what? Here you are. And it took about 3 days of CPR and a lot of prayer, but you are okay. Yes, my little chubby pup. Yes. No, I did not steal you. No, I did not bribe her. And no, and you must think, Monty, you did, because they are part of your story. Oh, yes, they are. And you know, you're like 210 now in dog years, so you cannot jump. You know, you have got legs, you don't have bionic. And you need to just kiss their feet and say thank you. No, I did not steal you, I did not bribe her, and I did not kidnap you. Oh, the kid cleaning crew is here, so we will leave. And I don't want to hear about that anymore. I did not kidnap, steal, or bribe. Okay, bye-bye. I did not bring Bobby to home, but girls, my witnesses, yes, I wanted Bobby